Hi, welcome to Vegetables Day 132, and it is Weigh-In Wednesday. So we will start right off the bat with my weight. This morning, when I weighed in, before my shower, I was, as soon as I find it, there it is, 236. Really happy with that. And then I went to the oncologist today and weighed there. Of course, that included my clothes and my shoes, or the clothes that I have on now, whereas I had different pajamas on before. But anyway, at the doctor's office, I was 240 point something. I didn't pay attention to the point, whatever it was. I think it was like 2 or 3, but 240. That is the same scale that I weighed in on 2 years ago, almost to the day, at 253. So I may not be exactly where I want to be as of yet. There may have been a lot of bumps in the road, and I have weighed less on that scale. I think a year ago, about a year and a half, a year ago. Let me think. About a year ago. A little over a year ago. Sorry, I had to think of what month it was and such. A little over a year ago, I did weigh less than that. Less than 240. But the important thing is, and the thing that I'm the happiest about, is that my highest weight, I was 253. I want to say I may have even been 255. I don't remember. But over 250. And now I'm at 240 on that same scale. So that's 10 pounds. So happy that even though I have gained weight back from my lowest weight of this most recent stretch, I didn't gain it all back. So I'm really happy about that. As far as fitness, let's go here to the phone real quick to see if I have like a okay, so far today I've done 305 calories out of 600 for my move goal. I've only had 1 minute of exercise. I've stood 10 of 12 hours. I did have 3 idle hours, and that was when I took a nap. I came home from the doctor's office and I was just exhausted. And so far today I've done, this says 2,904. Let's see, because sometimes the watch is different. Yep, it's actually the same. And let's see, how does that compare to... I can't get a summary, but it does give me... I guess I'll have to unplug it. Here's how I am so far this month. Hopefully you can see it on my rings. So as you can see, like the 4th through the 7th, I did really, really, really good on a lot of the rings. And of course there was I think it was that Sunday the 9th. Yeah, I didn't wear my watch at all on Sunday, so that's why there's nothing recorded. Which I should have, because it's when I went to my mom's, and I have moms, and I did a lot of walking. On those, just so, if you're curious, the outer ring, the outer outside red ring is for my move goals. The inner one, as you can see, they're never full, so that would be my exercise one, and that's green. And then the middle or the very center blue ring, that's my stand goal. And if you take a look at those, I did pretty good on both of them. The only one that I really struggle with is that exercise. I'll get there though. Wish there was a better way to get like charts and stuff though. Let's see. I've earned the perfect week on standing one time. Most recent was 4/4/21, so last week. I had a move record of 703 calories. Exercise record's been 12 minutes. That's pretty good. They have like little awards that I can win. Haven't really done that much. First, it says I have a cycling workout, but I think I hit it by accident. Same thing with the walking workout. I think I hit it by accident. But there's really not much. I wish there was like more charts and stuff. But that's where I'm at. Right now, I'm enjoying a chocolate peanut butter banana ice cream shake. It's just 2 frozen bananas, a tablespoon of cocoa powder, a tablespoon of peanut butter powder, and about half a cup of almond milk. Just mixed it in the Vitamix. Pretty tasty. I figured it wouldn't be that sweet. Oh, and I did put a little bit of vanilla in it. The only thing with the peanut butter, I got the PB Fit, and I wasn't smart enough to look at the ingredients. It has 2 grams of added sugar. I mean, I would prefer that it has only peanut butter or maybe a little bit of salt, but to have that added sugar, a little disappointed. I should have looked at the label better. But, I'll finish it because I bought it. And it's only 2 grams, so it's not like it's a whole bunch. And that's per serving. So, I think a serving is 2 tablespoons typically of peanut butter, and I only had 1, so yeah, I guess that's good. Now, as far as the oncologist, I'm happy to report that my numbers are all perfect. The only thing that was a little elevated was my red blood cell distribution width, but it's been slightly elevated for 10 years. So I'm beginning to think, that's normal for me. They have their little ranges as far as where they feel that most people fall, and that's where they get the standard range. But on occasion, you'll have people that fall regularly below that and regularly above that, and as long as it's steady, which it is, then that's probably normal. A prime example where a lot of people find that is with the temperature. They measure your perfect temperature at 98.6. Well, I typically run a degree to a degree and a half below that, and always have. And doctors aren't worried. They're like, that's fine. Some people just run a little lower. Some people run a little higher. As long as you're under 100, we're good. And even when my kids were, running fevers in the 99s, doctors were never worried about it. So I'm really happy about that. Husband even said, I'm so proud of you. You need to keep doing what you're doing. Because he believes that being on a plant-based diet and eating as many fruits and vegetables as I do, as well as nuts, seeds, and legumes, he thinks that that's what's helping to keep the cancer away. And it very well could be. I know trying to think. Yeah, I've been off the medicine almost a year, 9 months now. 9 months, and doctor said that it could be three months to 3 years. He doesn't know. So I'm doing great. I see him again in 3 months. I saw the nurse practitioner today, but I will see the actual doctor in 3 months. And then we'll see from there. I bet would not be surprised if since it'll be a year, if he says, okay, we'll see you in 6 months. That would be fantastic. Although I never really ever seemed, since I was diagnosed, I never actually ended up making it 6 months before I came in. Usually there was nothing wrong. Just some things to monitor. Of course, that was before treatment. And I've had it long enough, I know what to look for. Like, when I first first started treatment, I had a lymph node right here that was very pronounced. You could definitely tell that it was inflamed. And I'd say within a month of starting treatment, it was gone. And it had been there for a couple years, so I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. And now I just need to figure out, my leg, my back, and this weight. Got to lose this weight. And I know I'll get there eventually. I just have to stay the course. Don't give up. And to be quite honest, the hardest part, and I've probably said this before, hardest part I said for me was going to be the dairy. And I just kept not wanting to give it up. And the only thing I have left is the half and half in the morning. And it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. You just learn like for instance, yesterday for Scott's birthday, we had Avani's, and I had spaghetti with marinara sauce. And typically with spaghetti, I would just load on the Parmesan cheese. Just load it on. And I decided I wasn't going to do it this time. So I put nutritional yeast on instead. I don't know if it made a difference, but I enjoyed it without the Parmesan cheese just as much as if I would have enjoyed it with the Parmesan cheese. So, I can do it. I know I can. And, my taco soup, I had vegan sour cream and nutritional yeast instead of regular cheese and sour cream. So I'm really excited that I stuck my mind to it and I'm getting it done. It's only been a couple of weeks. But I just have to take every day, one day at a time. And the longer that I go without the animal products, I'm hoping and praying the better I will feel. And the easier it will be to say no to the meat and dairy. Today I did eat out for lunch today because, again, I need to stop doing this, but I made the appointment right at lunchtime, so by the time I got done, I was famished. But I went to, even though Scott wanted McDonald's, Taco Bell was right next door. So I went and I got the 2 bean burritos, no cheese, add rice and tomatoes. So, you know, I'm doing it. I'm figuring it out. Even with the eating out, you know, maybe I'll get a veggie sandwich. Where I go places, I'll just get a veggie sandwich. And to be down to 236 again feels so good. I know I'm doing the right thing. I know in my heart that I'm doing the right. Well, that's the video for today. I hope that you continue following me on this daily journey. I see that there's quite a few people who have given me that thumbs up. Thank you. Every person that does that. And, you know, please continue to do that. Give me that thumbs up so, you know, I can get some circulation and hopefully, you know, help some other people with at least some of the information that, you know, I can provide. Give me some comments. What would you like to see? Are you on your own journey, health journey? How are you doing? What are you doing to make the changes so that you can become healthier? And then hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know when I upload a video every day. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for Therapy Thursday.